your level defensively?
We we well, we turned the ball over. We turned the ball over 8 times, I think, in the fourth quarter, and we gave up. I want to say like 12 to 14 second chance points. Those are possessions that we don't get a chance to score, and we're not able to run out on a miss after we get a stop. I mean, that's if we're not doing those two things, there's nothing. If we're driving into a crowd, we just if we're not precise on offense, but we don't get to do that if we don't rebound the ball and take care of the ball. And that was the fourth quarter. I mean, it's 30 of their 39 points were on those two things in the fourth. So, I mean, you can say we could have hit some free throws. We could have done that. There's just two things. We got to get bodies on people and rebound, and we got to take care of the ball.
There are obvious parallels from this game to
Yeah.
6.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Emotionally, how does the team react? How did the team react to that? And how do you kind of?
We got to be better. I mean, the good thing about this game is it's not game 6, and you can just point to the two things I just talked about and just fix those two things. And, that's a question of us being focused on those areas and making them more important. And when we do that, we'll get a different result. So as far as, like I didn't see us like emotionally fragile. I saw a team that didn't do the things fundamentally that we have to do, and we have to execute on those things. And I wish it were more complicated than that on some level. And then on another level, it's good that it's not, because I think those are things that that we're capable of doing. But that saying that is not doing them. So we've got to do them.
I guess 2 kind of rotational questions.
Mm-hmm.
It's that, I guess, why did you kind of go in that direction?
Yeah, I mean, you can always look at that stuff, Andy, as you know, and we went with the guys that we've gone with. Is the simple answer. And Juancho played well. Jordan gave us another ball handler out there. Maybe we can look back, and I don't think it was one particular matchup or substitution decision. That just collectively we've got to do the two things that I talked about, no matter who's in the game. And if someone's in the game that's not doing that, we have to look at that. We have to look at ourselves and ask ourselves why we're not doing those things. And whether it's making them more important. There are times we didn't get to the next play when we make a mistake and it doubles down. But again, I'm not going to focus on any, one player. I think it's a collective, collective effort. No, I know he's got a concussion and he's had one before, so hopefully he's okay. I know they're evaluating him right now to see, if he's in a good enough place to fly back with us or needs to stay the night, and they'll get more information on that. But he's got a concussion. Yeah, we tried to split the blitz far too often. We drove into traffic, and I think I don't know how many assists we had in the first half, like 14 maybe. So that's one of the things that happens that creates the turnovers. And I thought the one thing I could say about that we did well, we ran better than we have in a while, and that creates more space on the floor. you know, and allows us to get to the rim. Uh, but if we're playing in a crowd, we're gonna turn it over some. And again, but you know, those turnovers turn into transition points, and you know, giving up that many possessions, we're just not, you're not going to win if we're giving up that many points in those three areas, whether it be transition defense, turning the ball over, and you know, second chance points. So, like I said, you know, it's good that something that I think we're capable of fixing, and we've got to do it. It's just, we've got to do it. It's got to matter. Okay.